Hi Aquarius, thank you for joining me for your March general read. For those of you who are new to tarot, then you might benefit from reading my descriptions box or my pinned comments below, okay? It just frees me up so that I can get straight in on the read. Right, so your first card out, Aquarius, is Imagine. Capricorn had that card. From imagination to manifestation, creative thought, daydreaming, avoid catastrophizing. Right, so Aquarius, they're saying here to avoid overthinking something, right? I appreciate the irony in saying that to an Aquarius, because you're naturally highly intelligent, very, you know, there's always a lot of mental stuff that goes on with you, and it's you struggle sometimes to find an avenue to put all of that mental energy, right? It can lead to a lot of overthinking. So they're saying here, if you can, try to avoid overthinking something right now. You might accidentally sabotage yourself. If you think too long about doing something, you might not ever get it done. Okay, so there's a message here about striking while the iron's hot. Right, you've then got never-ending story, self-criticism, wounded ego, unnecessary dramas, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance. Wow, never-ending story. There's a repeating cycle here, Aquarius. Something constantly keeps playing out over and over and over, and it is getting to the point now where you're just really frustrated. Also as well, you feel that someone might have wasted your time, that they might have kept you hanging around and waiting, no kind of clear direction on the way that something was going to go. It feels like someone was quite possibly playing games with you, or playing games with your heart, something like that. And then you've got breathe, patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, trust, release constrictions and anxieties. There's no need for attention. Again, there's a lot of blues in these cards for you, Aquarius, and that pertains to communication, throat chakra, the subconscious as well. It can be. There's something here about back forth messages that's going on between you and someone else, Aquarius, and it's like you're trying to figure out the element of truth within these messages. There's something that's really stressing you out though at this point in time. And breathe. Patience. Patience is a virtue. It's like you feel that if you're just patient and if you just wait, then some kind of clarity or information will find its way to you. Unnecessary dramas. That feels like an outside influence to me. It feels like someone is causing drama in your life. It's like, I don't know, some of you could be dealing with an individual that's really arrogant. Some of you feel that you can't have an opinion around this individual because they'll just shoot you down. Like verbally. They shoot everyone down who's got a different opinion to them. Okay. Random. Right, so I'm going to start pulling your tarot and we'll see if we can get further information on this for you, okay? So Aquarius, please. So Aquarius' current energy for March. Oh. Nine of Swords. Gemini energy. See, your current energy, Aquarius, is not great. Some of you, you're having your sleep affected by dealing with an arrogant individual. The Lovers, Gemini energy. Okay. King of Coins, Taurus energy, and the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. There's too many people here, Aquarius. There's way too many individuals all up in your shit. Way too many. It's like everybody's got an opinion, right? And you're sick and tired of hearing their opinions. There's a conflict here as well, Aquarius. You're carrying a conflict. King of Coins is all about stability and commitments. And it's right next to the Knight of Wands, which is the complete opposite of a King of Coins. It's someone who's very flighty, someone who you can't pin down, non-committal. So this could be someone that you're dealing with, Aquarius, or this could be the two aspects of your own personality that we're seeing here. Because the top row, I usually ask for that zodiac's current energy. So could it be that you're in two minds here, Aquarius? You're in two minds. You're trying to weigh up the lovers. You're trying to make a choice about whether or not you should commit to something. But this is causing you a lot of anxiety, because you don't know if you're making the right kind of a commitment. Okay. I'm going to clarify that Knight of Wands. I don't know, there's something about that Knight of Wands. It is making me feel a bit on edge. Why is the Knight of Wands here, please, for Aquarius? Judgment, Pluto energy, Scorpion energy, making a final judgment, listening to your higher self, a rebirth as well. For some of you, this could be, don't freak out, it could be someone from your past is trying to come back in towards you. Someone who wouldn't commit to you before in the past is trying to come back in. It could be that for some of you. I'm absolutely feeling this though, Aquarius, as you trying to come to a decision about whether or not you're ready to commit or not. Judgment, you're making the final judgment call. And I'm feeling that this is about committing to a partner, like actually having something finalized here. For some of you, right, for some of you, where if this is about a relationship, for some of you, you enjoy the relationship in its current format, and you're feeling that it's a bit pointless trying to change it into something else right now because you're currently enjoying it in its current format. I'm being thrown quite a huge curveball here, Aquarius, because it's a very jumbled up energy. Someone is saying, if it's not broken, then why fix it? But Aquarius, for someone, it is broken. Crosswatcher, this could be Aquarius that's doing this to you, or Aquarius, this could be your intended who's doing it to you, okay? You do have to take it as it resonates. All I'm seeing here is someone is not fully ready to make that lifetime King of Coins commitment to someone else, because they feel if it's not broken, then why fix it? Why is this an issue? But that decision is hurting the feelings of someone else. Let's see outside influence it's affecting Aquarius, please. Okay, 6 of Coins, Taurus energy. Equality, give and take. Right, 6, ooh, 2 sixes, nice. Six of Wands is Leo. That's victory, success. That's acknowledgement as well. And then the Ten of Cups. Pisces energy. That's one of your apex cards. Okay, I think I see what's going on here. Right, Aquarius. This particular reading, it's not going to resonate for very many, okay? This is really, really specific. This is absolutely an Aquarius who is already in a relationship, already in a connection. Your partner is absolutely wanting some kind of absolute commitment made, right? They want some kind of public acknowledgement. This is someone who's wanting to get married, basically, right? And Aquarius is like, I'm not really comfortable with that. I'm not really down for that. Because this is an outside influence. Someone's saying, but it's only fair. It's only fair. I don't know. It's kind of like, it's sort of like someone has invested quite a lot into this relationship, and that's why they're saying it's only fair. I don't know. They're certainly wanting a marriage, an absolute marriage. I don't know if it feels like a conflict of your beliefs here, Aquarius. Some of you straight up just don't believe in marriage. It's that simple. And your partner is, like, your partner proper believes in it. There's an opposite here. Okay. What's the outcome here, please? Oh, Queen of Swords. Okay, so the outcome is, Aquarius, you're going to be sticking to your guns no matter what, okay? And you're going to be... This read is something else, honestly. Ten of Swords, Gemini energy, and the Two of Coins is Jupiter in Capricorn. So you're going to be sticking to your guns, Aquarius, and I'm not seeing that this individual is going to manage to convince you to think otherwise. For some of you, you might feel that it's just too soon to be even having that kind of conversation. For others of you, it's straight up just not even an option. Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords. Some of you would end the relationship if you had to. In order to maintain your personal boundaries, you would end this particular situation, if it were ever to come to that, if they kept trying to push you, if they kept trying to pursue it. Jupiter in Capricorn is a very, it's an energy of you've already thought this through. It's kind of like, my answer was no, and that's the end of conversation. That's what we're seeing here. It's like you've already weighed out everything, the practicalities as well. I'd start to say Jupiter in Capricorn is a very practical energy. It's someone who is already thinking about the positives and the negatives, and it's like they're trying not to ruin a good thing. But you will if you have to. So if someone doesn't start paying attention, Aquarius, to what it is that you want, then they're going to end up losing you, basically. Okay, so for those of you where this is not about romance, this could simply just be about a situation where someone else is trying to force their will onto you. And you're like, I'm not having that. I'm not about that. I don't want anything to do with that. You've got your imagination about how things should be, but guess what? That's not in alignment with how I want things to be. This entire read, Aquarius, is about, I mean, it doesn't really matter what topic of conversation that this is. it's as clear as day that someone somewhere is trying to force you into doing something that you do not want to do, and you will be reinforcing your right to say no. That's the bottom line. The blockage, the high priestess, the blockage is someone who is not, they're not paying attention to the subtle to the subtle signs that you've been giving them. They keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Someone's not paying attention. Also, for some of you as well, there could just be too much that's unsaid. There could be too many secrets. It's under there, the star. That's your major arcana. Wow. And the hanged one, hanged man. It's water energy, so it's Pisces. So the blockage is there's something unrealistic here that you see, Aquarius. So you're dealing with someone who is, it's kind of like they've got this fantasy in their mind about how this situation's going to play out. And you're coming in with a reality check for them. Okay. Right, so I'm going to start pulling some guidance. And we'll see if we can get further clarity here for you. Most of you, this is pertaining to a ongoing relationship. It's for Aquarius. I think something flipped. No, okay. Core values. Ooh. Seek partners whose core values align with your own. Meet your tribe at places of interest to you. Core values. Yeah, that's the opposites that I'm clocking in your read, Aquarius. Your core values are completely different from whoever it is that you're dealing with. It's a mismatch. It's a mismatch. Worthiness. Know your worth. The universe can only bring you what you know that you deserve, and you can have it all. So, I don't know, there's something that feels a bit odd about this particular read, Aquarius. I can't quite put my finger on it. It feels like you've been avoiding this particular topic of conversation with this person. And yet, it's like you've given them hints. You've absolutely given them hints that, you know, you're enjoying the current situation in its current format. But they're not listening. And it's like they keep pushing the issue with you. And they're not listening. And I'm feeling that they might actually push you to the brink here of doing something quite drastic. You're absolutely dealing with someone, Aquarius, who is not taking the word no as an answer. Well, guess what? You're going to be enlightening them that the word no is actually a complete fucking sentence. Excuse my French. Like, for real. Have a healing message, please, for Aquarius. It's for Aquarius, please. Oh, don't go on the floor. Honestly, compassion. Okay. Right, it says, enlightenment, divine understanding creates new life. Interesting. Okay, number 9. Right, so I always say that you get 3 messages that come with these cards, okay? Your first message comes from the creator of the deck, excuse me. I had like a little backwards hiccup thing there going on. Your second and most important message comes from your own intuition while you're looking at the card. And then your third message comes from your reader and their intuition. Right, so it says, the beautiful, fertile Kuan Yin holds the white lotus in her left hand and the pearl of enlightenment in the other. She arrives today to bless you with compassion, unconditional love and acceptance. Residing in the realm of the Ascended Masters, she has heard your prayers and is asking you to be open to miracles. Sitting in the pink lotus, a symbol of peace and harmony, the mother of all humanity hears the cries and prayers of the people. She stretches her love to those who need it, giving support at times of grief and trauma. Her beauty, grace and eloquence are captured by the aspects of the divine feminine, which is love, nurturing, forgiveness and compassionate understanding. Known as the bringer of children, the graceful Kuan Yin nurtures fertility and creative endeavours. Growth in all areas is possible with the assistance of her fertile hands. She assists those wishing to release burdens around family and love. During times of great sadness and turmoil, she encourages us to nurture ourselves. It's only through suffering that we understand what is harmful and what is a burden to our soul's progress. Right now, Kuan Yin can assist you in removing karmic obstacles, emotional imbalances, and anything else that's holding you back from receiving love in all its purity. Softening our criticism towards others and understanding differences in opinions and perspectives allows us to communicate more effectively with friends, family, co-workers, and other members of our community. Having an open heart is essential for us to receive and reciprocate love to others. Removing expectations allows us to receive gifts with no limitations and accelerates their delivery. Soft and fertile offerings such as fresh flowers encourage this divine exchange of loving energy into your home or sacred space. And the positive affirmation that comes with this card is, I graciously request Kuan Yin to place her fertile healing hands upon my heart, mind and soul to clear stagnant energies that are limiting my soul's potential to accept love and creation in all its purity. So that's basically a reminder about when you communicate, to communicate openly, honestly, from a place of kindness and compassion and truth. There's a side message here as well, Aquarius. Someone could, I'm feeling that this could well be a bit of a debate between you and someone else about maybe for some of you expanding on your family situation. So either another child or a pet or something, and you're like, no, we can't go down that road right now. You know, things are not ideal for that sort of thing right now, and they keep pushing it and pushing it. It could be about that for some of you as well. I don't know why that's coming through. It certainly came through with that card about like the messages of fertility and, you know, creativity. There's something about additions that's really popping through. So this could be you trying to keep someone else realistic about what's achievable right now. It could be that. Okay, right, so for those of you who are new to my channel, I do have to give a bit of a warning because this is the Rebel deck. This is the part of the read where things can get really, really sweary and abrupt, okay? So if you're not into that, that's fair enough, but the warning's there so you can switch out if you don't like that sort of thing, okay? It's also completely interchangeable as well, so it's up to you, Aquarius, about which of these cards you're resonating with personally, or which of these belongs to whoever it is that you're dealing with. Okay, it's just like the rest of your read, basically. It's completely interchangeable. Right, so your first card out was you're giving away your power. You're a badass. Act like it. Lightning. Figure shit out on your own. Make better fucking choices. If you're pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. See, with these two cards, this is you trying to be the voice of reason here, Aquarius. Now is not the fucking time. Yeah, you're trying to keep someone else in reality. And then you've got fuck, shit's about to get real. You're going to need your people around you. So you might need some kind of backup, basically, to try and talk sense into this individual. It could be. Okay, let's get a bonus message, please, for Aquarius. Nope. Ooh. Your bonus message is slay the day. Wow. Stay true to your convictions, Aquarius. Okay, so that is what I have for you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi guys, so I just wanted to do this extra segment at the end of the videos to explain my table theme throughout the month of March. So my table theme is dedicated to a really beautiful, kind soul. She's called Karen. I'm not going to give her full name, obviously, because I would like to protect her full identity. But she's called Karen and she's from the Maliseet tribe, which means the people of the beautiful river. And she sent me this, I hope I can pronounce it correctly. She sent me this Willamaskill, which is sweetgrass, and it's grown in her territory. And it's actually one of their 4 sacred medicines, so it's really, really special. She taught me how to use it properly and how to look after it. And she also sent this beautiful dream catcher as well. And that was actually handmade by a Mi'kmaq elder. And I keep this on my wall close to me at all times. And she also sent me this beautiful handmade card as well. I am completely and utterly grateful for her kindness and her generosity. It's absolutely incredible. And that's why I wanted to dedicate this month's theme purely to Karen and to her tribe and to her people, to her culture. It's honestly to have these items that are so utterly special is just so incredible. I'm so grateful. I'm so proud as well. So thank you so much, Karen. Wally one.